part of the message will be catching it on the replay. So if you're new here, welcome. My name is Christy, and I'm gonna try to get a reading. I get songs for the readings, and that shapes the readings. So, and I didn't give much of a notice on this reading. I wasn't actually planning on doing one today, but Spirit gave me a message, so I'm here to deliver it to you. I'm going to wait just a couple minutes to see if anybody shows up. But we've been seeing on this channel for a while now that there's about to be a breakup. And I'm finally getting the music for the breakup. So it's pretty exciting to see this finally come to a head because we've been hearing about it forever and ever. Not that I'm happy that somebody's breaking up, but it sounds like this has been long overdue. Like, whoever this is, they should have broke this off years ago, is what I'm getting from. Look, Cosmo wants to come say hi to whoever you are. Cosmo, be careful of the fire, baby. Come here. You want to say hi? Come over here. The camera's over here. Say hey. Can you say hello? Can you say hello? Come here. Come here. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and get started because somebody's here and you want to see what's going to happen. I'm excited too. Alright, so the first song I got was by Blake Shelton and it's called Now I Don't. I actually think I got these songs out of order though. I think the first one should have come, the second one should have come first. So why don't we start with that one. It's called I'm a Little Crazy by Morgan Wallen. And it goes like this. My granddaddy ran a shine in East Tennessee. I guess that's where I got my need for speed. I sell it illegal to people numbing their pain. I'm a little crazy, but the world's insane. I keep a loaded 44 sitting by my bed for the jeepers and the creepers who ain't right in the head. I hope I never have to use it, but you never know these days. I'm a little crazy, but the world's insane. Oh, once you get to know me, I'm a coyote in a field of wolves. Oh, I'm a red letter rebel, but some become the devil when the moon is full. By the way, we're going to have a full moon reading this coming weekend. Yeah, the only thing keeping these tracks on the train, knowing I'm a little crazy, but the world's insane. I'm the house on the hill where the lightning strikes. Kids ride by scared on their Santa Claus bikes. Oh, then one goes missing walking right down Main. Yeah, I'm a little crazy, but the world's insane. Once you get to know me, I'm a coyote in a field of wolves. Oh, I'm a red letter rebel, but some become the devil. Oh, don't do that. But some become the devil when the moon is full. Yeah, the only thing keeping these tracks on is knowing I'm a little crazy, but the world's insane. I'm screaming at a TV that ain't got ears on antidepressants and lukewarm beers. And I do it every night, but the news don't change. Guess I'm a little crazy, but the world's insane. Oh, I'm a little crazy, but the world's insane. Okay, and then now, this is the one that lets me know there's a breakup. I used to keep my phone right next to me. I used to drink till I drank myself to sleep. Remember he used to drink lukewarm beers? I used to say, sorry, man, I think I'll stay at home, but now I don't. I used to lean on the green to self-medicate. I used to talk myself out of that second date. I used to only want to hear sad country songs, but now I don't. Girl, I can't lie, it's been a hell of a breakup. You did a number on my pride, baby, straight up. I used to sit around thinking we'd make up, but now I don't. I took a pretty good beating to bounce back. Now I'm back on my feet laughing at the fact that I ever used to wish I could get you back, 'cause now I don't. Now I don't. I used to try to find a pedestal to put you on. I used to tell my mama that she'd pegged you. I thought your sex was the best that I'd ever known, but now I don't. Okay. Wow. Girl, I can't lie. It's been a hell of a breakup. You did a number on my pride, baby, straight up. I used to sit around thinking we'd make up, but now I don't. I took a pretty good beating to bounce back. Now I'm back on my feet laughing at the fact that I ever used to wish I could get you back, 'cause now I don't. Yeah, I can't believe that you called after all this time has passed. Oh, and now you're saying you still love me, but girl, I can't say it back. Girl, 'cause now I don't. Now I don't. Girl, I can't lie. It's been a breakup. You did a number on my pride, baby, straight up. I used to sit around thinking we'd make up, but now I don't. I took a pretty good beating to bounce back. Now I'm back on my feet laughing at the fact that I ever used to wish I could get you back, 'cause now I don't. Now I don't. Now I don't. That's right. Now I don't. But now I don't. I know that's right. How you doing, baby? Xbox plays. How you doing, baby? All right, so as we see, somebody literally drove them crazy waiting for this fool to come back, and now they don't. So let's see how the universe is at work in this situation. You doing okay? Hey, Apple, what's up, baby? What's up, you guys? You doing okay? Thank you so much for joining me. Make sure you subscribe, okay? So you can get notified when I go live. I am going to do some Q&A at the end of this video if you want to hang out. It's going to be a pretty easy, quick video. I don't think there's going to be much to it. I mean, it's already been decided by the music. Spirit's just going to now clarify that with the cards. All right, universe, how are you working in this situation that we're with this breakup? Look, I can't make it up. I mean, do I need to pull another card? The Fool came out. This person saying, I am not going to do this anymore. I am going to take a risk on trying something new. This is a card of a new beginning, fresh start. I'm not going to sit around and wait for this hussy anymore. Now I don't. All right, energy to overcome here. The Chariot. Okay, so you're trying to move. You're trying to get out of town. You're trying to get out of Dodge. And what's going to pull it together? Judgment in reverse. This person, okay, and that, I should have called that, but I didn't. There's going to be a tower. What I feel is that this person is stupid enough. Forgive me, God, for calling them stupid, but they think you're actually going to take them back again. They actually are fool enough to think that you will never get over them. But guess what? You've done it. You've done it. You've gotten over them. All right, show me how it happened. Show me how it happened. I'm going to use the breakup deck. I'm going to use a couple of decks here. We see what's going on. Somebody said, fuck your job. All right. You could be breaking up from a job. This doesn't have to be a relationship. You could be breaking up from anything, but I feel it's a relationship because it said so in the music. But it could be a relationship with somebody at work. All right. So, what's being hidden? I can't think straight. Somebody has ADHD. One of you is doing too many fucking chores. So one of you works harder than the other. And what's being shown? That your friends don't miss your face. They don't need you, and you don't need them. This was somebody who you thought would never get over you. And what's going to happen next? Whoever this was, you thought they would never get over you. You're going to love the one you're with. And this includes you. And you fucked up. You fucked up now. Okay, so you're stuck and just walk away. You're going to walk away from this situation. Right now, you have fucked up, and I think that's why the Chariot's here, and somebody's using bad judgment, and it's leading them to a tower. I hate ending on the tower, but in this situation, somebody's going to come to a realization that they fucked up. That's what's going to happen here. All right, Spirit said to pull rocks on these cards. Why is the Fool here, Spirit? If you're new here, I use all kinds of stuff. If you'll stick around, I'll answer any question you might have at the end. You can ask a question for free. All I ask is that you subscribe, okay? All right, why is the Fool here? This is an Aries energy. Because of your friend, can't make it up. Remember, your friend don't miss your face. Your family is a factor. Your friend and your family are here. Look, I got 3 black rocks. Honor, passion, and believe. You're excited about this new beginning. It has to do with your friends, your family, having honor, being passionate, and believing. Why is the Chariot here? Because you're going to have joy. Laugh. Oh my God. Joy again and trust. Oh my God, that's beautiful. You're going to finally get over this and have fun in life again. You're going to have joy again. Your life, you're going to come out of that place of depression, of sitting around and waiting for this person to come back. You're not doing that anymore because now you don't. All right. And why is your Judgment in reverse though? What's up with that? Somebody is inspiring, and they're blessed with hope. Oh my goodness. So you don't realize you have hope maybe. All right, and what's the Tower on the bottom of the deck about? You got to focus. You're going to laugh some more. Remember? Now I laugh at the fact that I thought I was ever going to get you back because I'm going to get my freedom, bitch. I'm getting my freedom. I'm laughing at you. I'm realizing all I got to do is focus on my freedom and my dream, and I'm up out of here. I ain't got to put up with this shit out of you no more. I ain't got to sit around waiting and not going on second dates because I think somehow you're going to come back. The hell with you. All right, show me how this happened. Somebody was not healing. There was a lack of healing and somebody was alone. And remember I said they were kind of waiting around for this person to come back? All right, what's being hidden? That they're self-pleasing and the grass is greener. All right, and what's being shown? That they're partying. Remember in the song it talked about using weed to self-medicate and drinking and selling drugs, and selling moonshine. What's going to happen next? There's going to be differences and reconciliation. Somebody wants to reconcile and you're like, no, I'm not going to do it. I'm just not going to do it. There's too many differences here. Outcome of the reconciliation. Look, I'm not living a double life anymore and you're not controlling me anymore either. Somebody wants one last chance. What will you do about one last chance? You have no strategy for one last chance. And the music's saying so much. Okay. All right. Oh, it's a new love. You got you a new love. You got your eye on somebody new is what Spirit is saying here. All right, we're going to pull Tarot on and we're going to close. I mean, we'll do question and answer. I mean, this is cut and dry as hell. I might pull a little tea on this just to see what your ex is doing. This one that you don't want back anymore. You don't care what they're doing, but you might just be curious. The Empress is here with the Death card, y'all. Major transformation here. Somebody is getting their mojo back. All right, why is the Fool here? Because of the 8 of Wands and the 5 of Pentacles. This is communication or movement. It's like you're moving real fast towards having nothing. That's why the Fool is here. You're like, I got to take a risk and just get out of this because I'm moving real fast towards nowhere. Okay? All right. Why is the Chariot here? Use your intuition, Spirit says. This is a vibe of movement, of overcoming, of actually traveling. And why is your Judgment in reverse? Because of a Queen of Pentacles. Why is that? Why is she bad judgment, or what's the bad judgment? Because this is actually wish fulfillment. And somebody lost their motivation because they felt like it was a senseless risk. What's the truth about this? You're not seeing that yet. You're going to see it on the Tower. What's the Tower? That somebody's a manipulator. Clarify the Magician in reverse. That there's no hope for this. Because you can't even stand on your own 2 feet. And this is you seeing the truth. That's a lie. This is the truth. The lie is that somebody party. I mean, it's like they party too much and they're not right for you. But actually, this is wish fulfillment and you lost your courage because you thought it was a senseless risk. The truth is it would actually be right for you. But you don't see that. You're going to see that over here. There's somebody else here. This is that other person. Clarify the wish fulfillment for you. Lost your patience with this. Why did you lose your patience? Because you were lost in the past and somebody told you a lie that caused you some bad karma. See, that's why I gotta pull T. And you went through some heavy shit here. I'm gonna pull T on this and find out the truth about what you went through with this person. Cause I feel like you went through a lot, and you're still not out. You're coming out though, and I think you have finally made up your mind. I'm not sitting around waiting for your ass no more. All right, talk to me, Spirit. Show me how this happened. Somebody was having sex and you did not investigate. All right, what was being hidden? So you didn't know that somebody was a hater and was making bad choices. And what's being shown? That they don't know the T and somebody's a bugaboo. Why are they a bugaboo? Because somebody made a fake apology and there's depression. Remember in the song he talked about being on antidepressants? They said they were sorry, but they didn't mean it. And you don't realize that somebody's a bugaboo. And this is causing somebody to be depressed as hell. Alright, so what's going on now? They need anger management because they got caught cheating. They caught somebody cheating. They don't hate you, but they know you cheated with their person. And they want to set the record straight. Caution, Spirit says this is going to be a nightmare. I don't think you see this coming because you've been busy. What's going to be the nightmare? Oh, somebody's about to get betrayed. And people are going to see it when it happens because you're not going to be a great actor. This is going to be done publicly. This is going to be humiliating as hell is what I'm feeling. Because somebody is a hater and they're like... I don't think they feel, I don't know how they feel. I got a card in the wrong deck alert. I don't know. I'm not sure. Let me see. Hold on. Show me how they feel. This person. Oh, freedom came out. Y'all can't make it up. Freedom fell out on its own as secret. Show me how they feel about this new love. They feel like they're conflicted. Alright. Why are you conflicted about this new love? Because you're exhausted. What are you tired of? Somebody is deep. This is somebody who's very, very deep. You're tired of how deep this is. Why would you be tired of that? Because you want a second chance. You lost this person. And that's the epiphany. That's what you're going to realize. You're seeing through heart fog that you need your independence. Because of somebody you want a second chance with. You're pretending. What's going to be the outcome? A whirlwind and a new beginning. I cannot make it up. You're about to have a new love. And you're going to go through, or they are going to go through a lot of feelings because of you having somebody new. I think you're about to let this person know you're leaving them. And that you don't want to be with them anymore. Because you're tired of sitting around waiting for them to give you another chance. That's the feel that this has. Alright, now I'm going to pull T from this deck. Why is the Fool here? Because somebody is an obsessive lover and has the inside scoop. Alright, why is, what was this? The Chariot here. Remember, use your intuition. Because somebody was a wolf in sheep's clothing and child services did not get involved. And why is Judgment in reverse? Because you've been wasting time. Somebody has all the facts. And why is the Tower on the bottom of the deck? Because somebody's all in their head and fake flexing. Outcome of being all in their head. They aren't going to be partying anymore. They're not going to keep doing that. And they're going to stop going back in their mind and thinking about how they thought they were going to hit the jackpot. And somebody was just a drama starter. They were just a shit starter. This person has caused you so much negativity and so much wasted time. This person has really been hard. It was a hard breakup. It's still hard. What would this person say to you that you're breaking up with? I wish I was like you. The passion is too much and it's all too much. And what would the other person say in return? I don't want to be alone. Don't put up with my bullshit. And I need to hold back my true feelings for you. What are your true feelings? Why can't I move on from you? It is dark without you. And what do you see in me? But that all came out in reverse. So they're no longer going to have those feelings. I think the reason why it's saying that is because this person is saying, I'm not putting up with your bullshit anymore. I kept putting up with your bullshit because I did not want to be alone. But I don't feel that way anymore. Now, I don't know what I ever saw in you. It's dark, I think, with you. And I'm moving on from you. That's what I'm getting because it came out in reverse. Okay, so you're done with this person. You're moving on. You want your freedom. What's going to happen next? What are you going to do with this freedom that you get? That's what I want to know. What are they going to do with the freedom? Let's pull tarot on that. What are they going to do with the freedom that they get? Ace of Wands and High Priestess. This person's already got somebody else. I think that's helping them to move on. They're going to have a fight. Use your intuition. Or they want to stop fighting. What are they going to do? They're going to stop fighting. That's what they're going to do. They're going to hold on tight to their stability. Like, be controlling. You're not going to control me. I'm not living a double life. What will they do with their freedom? Okay. They were lost in the past and reminiscing. But they are going to have a real good time making some real fast plans. The Page of Wands. Clarify the Page of Wands. What are you planning? The universe is planning it, y'all. There's a wheel coming. Clarify that wheel. You're lost in the past. Look, there she is. The Queen of Wands in reverse. There's your breakup. So there's a wheel coming. You have been lost in the past with this female right here. And you're about to have the universe make some big plans to end it with this person. Because you're in love. Why is the King of Cups on the bottom of the deck? Because he was in love with this person and had to stand a hell of a lot of adversity because of them. And he's withdrawing his love. This person is breaking it off because they're with somebody that they no longer are interested in. They used to sit around and wait and give up second dates. They were selling drugs or self-medicating or whatever the hell they were doing. And they're done with that. That's what I'm getting here. All right, I'm just going to pull some guidance to kind of confirm everything that's been said. And then we're going to close. What's going to be the outcome for this person that's finally moving on from this Queen of Wands? Or she might be moving on. Holy shit, y'all. Somebody's prosperity is here and not being protected. Whoa, let's look at your money. Okay. Oh, your life purpose is here. Why is your prosperity not protected? Because somebody was there was a student. Their real estate's in reverse. They're in their feelings and they're going to get the hell out. They're leaving. Transportation is here. It's like you were trying to go to school, you were trying to pay the rent, you were all in your feelings, and now you're just going to get over it. Clarify transportation. You're going to have somebody rescue. You're going to have a new beginning, can't make it up. And you're not going to have to be cautious with this person. Outcome of this other... Oh my God! Holy shit! You're not going to believe what just came out! Oh my God! Look. You're going to get in your life purpose and have a windfall. Nobody's going to have to help you either. You've been having to put up with this person because they were paying your bills, is what it looks like to me. You out on your own. Your prosperity's not protected, though. That's not you, though. That's this other person. Yours looks like it's fixing to go over the top. Any more guidance here, Spirit? This is a transformation. This is going to be what we've been getting for a long time now. It's coming with this full moon we're getting ready to have this coming weekend. Outcome of the transformation. You're going to be grieving. You're going to have to grieve this. You're going to have to get over this. And that's where your healing is going to finally come in. You're finally going to get over this person. This coming full moon is going to bring a lot of people out of a very dark place that they've been roaming in for a very long time. Okay? It's time to give up and stop waiting. Stop putting your life on hold for somebody who's not giving you any attention whatsoever. Just don't do it. Why would you want to do that? All right, if you have a question and you're around, hey, baby, what's up, girl? See if we have any questions. I want to answer a few questions. Anybody got any questions tonight? I saw we had some last night, and I did not see them until after I closed the video. Somebody's about to have a breakup. They're going to finally stop waiting. It's caused them to have, like, drug and... Oh, look, the honor rock did not get put away. Somehow honor is going to play a very significant factor here. Is there anything else you want to say to us, Spirit, from this deck about the situation? Somebody's obsessed. Someone is gripped with an obsession. Why are they obsessed with playing hard? Okay, what's going on with the other person? So we got one person obsessed. It's a twin flame who's not been healing. I cannot make this up. It's a twin flame who needs healing, and they're obsessed and playing hard. What's going to be the outcome of this twin flame? They're going to finally master a spiritual lesson. And then what's going to happen? They're going to learn a spiritual lesson, use your intuition about integrity and overcoming obstacles and making a decision. So it looks like they're finally at a place where they're just tired of all of the nonsense. And they're finally going to move in a different direction. What does that mean for your relationship with this person? Because it's somebody you're dealing with. It means karma, balance, and justice, and a lot of chemistry. What else? Regret and wanting to form a solid foundation. And what will be the outcome? They're going to make you a Venus offer. They just haven't told you yet. Why have they not told you? I think Mercury's finally gone direct. Because, look, Spirit has planted seeds of healing in this person. And they're going through the healing right now. That's why they haven't told you. Outcome of their healing. They're going to finally remember and awaken. What are they remembering? They have self-worth and that they haven't been having a union with their soul tie. So what are they going to do? They're going to have fate, a divine detour, because somebody's controlling. They can't get stable, and they want to celebrate gifts in abundance. Okay, outcome of them getting this divine detour. The truth is coming out. And what is the truth? That somebody is partying and they have a contract, career, or commitment, and they don't have the courage to take action. What is it going to take for them to get the courage? They're going to tell you this. That transformation is what's giving them the courage. The spirit guide's not helping them. Oh my goodness. Because of having lack and doubt and causing a lot of lack and suffering in the past due to a third party, and divine feminine is here. Can't make it up. Look, somebody's going to take off their facade about their beliefs. Hey Sophie, you got a question, sweetheart? What's the outcome for this divine feminine? Oh, baby. Happiness, the sun. The happiest, most empowered card there is. And look, that's where the courage to change is coming from. I think that this transformation is that this person is finally realizing the truth of all the shit. All the shit that they've put themselves through, waiting for this person to come back. They were never intending to come back. Never had it in their mind to do so. Anybody have any questions? Yeah, go for it. Go for it. What's up, Regina? Give me your question, baby. Even if they do, you can go first. The baby. Thank you for being here, Sophie. So glad to have you, sweetheart. Especially so late. Has your ex been thinking about you lately? Regina, go ahead and post your question, baby. Has Sophie's ex been thinking about her lately? Spirit, may I see, please? Abundance and don't take action. Has Sophie's ex been thinking about her lately? Improving health and take action. Can we see if the ex has been thinking about Sophie lately? Yes or no, please? compromise and take action. What's Sophie thinking about taking some kind of action? Has the ex been thinking about Sophie? Spirit says it's not the right time. There's something better, and you're ready. Ask your angels. What's Sophie ready for? Communicate clearly about abundance and trust. Spirit's indicating abundance, Sophie, which is more important. It's like it's not the right time for the ex, but talk to me clearly about your abundance and trusting. You're not remaining positive when it comes to abundance for some reason. What does Sophie need to know about the abundance that she needs to trust? That you're going to have a windfall, even though you feel like you have no options. Outcome of Sophie's abundance, Spirit. Show me what Sophie needs to know. What does Sophie need to know? Sophie, don't be the rebel. Okay? What do you mean don't be the rebel? Don't be with the rebel. It's injustice, and your happiness is here. It's like there's no justice with this rebel, and you need to have your happiness. Why is abundance here? Because you're going to have an inspiration where you're not changing. And what's that inspiration? That your money's going to come to a halt, or something that needs to be brought to a halt because it's not temporary. What do you mean halt and not temporary? Spirit says you're going to make peace with parenthood in reverse and not being perfect at it. And not being an entertainer. Anything else for Sophie? Sophie, Spirit said, don't take a risk. You're going to go to the next level. And not a mechanic. Something about a mechanic or working on something. You've been working on it. Looks like you're going to go to the next level. Whatever you've been working on. Spirit said it's not the right time. There's something better, and ask your angels, and it was about your abundance. Okay, baby? I suspect you already know what the Spirit was talking about. All right. Tell me about my friend Ramon. You're welcome, baby. Is he being honest with you or lying? Show me Regina's friend. Is he being honest, Spirit? Is the friend being honest? May I see, please? Is the friend being honest? Ask for help. It's not up to you. Is the friend being honest with her? You're ready? It's not up to you. May I see if the friend is being honest? Is the friend being honest? They're in love, but you have to wait. And yes, in reverse, which is a yes, but you have to compromise somehow. That's what I'm getting. Show me how this person feels about it. May I see, please? They're saying farewell to somebody one day. Why are they feeling that way? Because they got a lot of chemistry. Outcome of this relationship. Somebody is going to be chasing. Outcome of the chase. Somebody's having illusions when it comes to timing and being in despair. Why are they in despair? Because they want to get established. And what will be the outcome? They're going to have pride and not be trapped. I think they're going to be proud of themselves for not being stuck. Look, they're also secretly admiring you. Cosmo, baby, I don't know if I can give you any of this. Hold on. Come here. Alright, that's enough. That's enough. We'll get you some in a minute. If you bite me, boy, what you doing biting on me? What you doing? What you doing biting on me? Don't you bite on mommy. You have a soda addiction. Fair enough. Okay. Anybody else? Anybody else? Yeah, Cosmo. He's a trip when it comes to... He loves Coke, but I'm diabetic. You called it. I got to start on injections, and I have to give up the sugar. At least until I get it under control, hopefully. We'll see. We shall see. going to start drinking a lot of water. I treated myself to this on my way home from work, and I hate the taste of it. Cosmo, what are you doing? What are you doing, buddy? You want to get to that drink, don't you? Yeah, you want to get to that drink. Yeah. He loves Coke. I hate Coke Zero. I hate sodas so bad. I'd rather... These are pretty good if they're real cold. But see, this one's gotten hot. I'm going to give him some in a spoon in a minute. Let's pull guidance, and then I'll give him some Coke. Let's see what the guidance would be. Because somebody is going through a breakup. The music indicates that, hey, yo, oh, he's smoking. Look, he's smoking Palo, y'all. Come here, asshole. Get over here. You smoking the pie. Hey. No biting. Come on. He's mad. He wants to bite me so bad. You don't bite Mama. I love you. My baby. You're my baby, my baby. So are you, Otto. You're my baby, too. All right, let me pull guidance, and we're going to close and go to Grandma. All right, guidance, please. I'd rather drink water. I can't stand Coke Zero or any kind of diet drink. That aftertaste, ugh. All right, we got number 30, the Chess Queen in reverse. So you got to let Spirit make your moves here. You can't be making your own moves. The Chess Queen in reverse. When the Chess Queen arrives to challenge you, it simply means that you're living too much in your head, planning, scheming, and strategizing what your future will look like and how and when it will unfold. Remember the saying, man plans and God laughs. You cannot know the power and beauty that is meant for you until you let go and ask for divine guidance. The law of cause and effect apply here. Don't dictate what you want, as your wants may not be in the highest good. Ask instead for the miracles set aside for you and you alone. What does Spirit want for you? Perhaps it's time to let go and turn your life over to the care of a higher power. You can never lose when Spirit plays the game of life on your behalf. So what does Spirit want for you? Let's ask Spirit. Spirit, what do you want for this person? What are your desires for this person, Spirit? Since they don't need to decide, what would you say are your desires? There's a gateway. Why is it in reverse? Because everything is. You're in your head. It's not in reverse. You're not happy because you feel like you don't know the truth. There's the transformation. Look, y'all. Transformation again. What's for you is for you to change. You want out of a situation. You feel like you're anxious all the time and like you don't ever know the truth. But truly what you want is just to be happy. That's what Spirit is saying. Is I want you to change the way you're thinking. Get out of your head and stop planning your getaway. And stop thinking you never know the truth. You can't relax. I just want happiness for you. And for you to be pure. That's all I want. That's what Spirit wants, okay? What else? How can we, deliver this message? What would you say you want for this person's life? Show them what you want for their life, Spirit. What do you want? You want there to be no hope. And that's what I keep telling you. There's a breakup. All right, no hope for what? For you to be lost in the past. Spirit is saying, stop being lost in the past. Someone is lost in the past and you're sitting around waiting for something to come back around that's not meant to be in your life. Spirit says, I don't want you to have hope for the past. Come out of the past. Withdraw your offer of love. Have some respect for yourself. Honor is having respect, not just for others, but being honorable means you're having respect for yourself. What else would happen if they would finally stop looking back? There it goes. You have that tower. Same freaking cards. Clarify the tower again. The King of Pentacles. The Ace of Wands. The Ace of Swords. The Lover in reverse. And that haunting loss. So you would have or be a King of Pentacles, Very, very, very strong king. This is the king that has the cash, okay? Remember the windfall? You would be very passionate and have a passionate new beginning. This can have, it can be a very creative energy, or it can be a very sexual energy. I mean, I don't know, only you know. But you would find out the truth. Remember, you don't trust, you don't know the truth because of being haunted by your choice and having a haunting loss. Feeling like you have no choice. You feel like you just have no, look, you have nothing. There's nothing here. Like, what the fuck are you waiting for here? That's what Spirit's saying. What are you even here for? Where should they be instead? If you're in a marriage or in a higher level commitment, you need to get out of it. Because it's been real heavy. Why do they need to move on? Because you've been compromising to win. And what's going to happen if they stop doing that? The Queen of Swords, the Page of Swords in reverse, and building a foundation, the Three of Pentacles. So you'll start coming up with a strategy. Maybe stop spying on somebody and start working on building a foundation and having a new beginning. Outcome of your Ace of Pentacles. You're going almost all the aces. Look, your identical match, whoever this soulmate vibe is, you and this person have been over for a while. And it's time for you to finally just get out. Stop waiting for them to come back. They're not coming back. Even if they're with you, there could be a Virgo involved here. Even if they're with you, they're not with you. They're just breadcrumbing the hell out of you. They're breadcrumbing you. Anything else they need to know, Spirit? There it is. There's going to be a wheel. Spirit's going to finally take over. Outcome of the wheel. Fill in the blank. Your goals are disconnected. And somebody's going to be arrogant. They're not going to show you love. This person's like, I'm not showing you any more love. I'm disconnecting from you. I'm not going to give you even the slightest thought. I mean, this is what it's saying. Fill in the blank. Whatever happens here, this wheel is going to cause some kind of event. And fill in the blank. And you're going to say, you know what? I'm disconnecting from this. I'm not even giving this another thought because you're arrogant and you don't ever show me any love. Maybe because you are too concerned about your friends and your addictions. And then what will be this person's outcome? There it is. There's your happiness. Can't make it up. And look, something will end. It'll be painful. It will be painful. Remember, the breakup wasn't easy. But then you'll have some growth. Then you'll start looking for ways you can actually move ahead in life. Right now, you're stuck on stupid. And I'm sorry to have to tell you that. But you can be somebody very powerful if you'll stop being stuck in the past. It's showing that you can literally have a windfall. Page 4. In reverse, the web weaver. The web weaver warns you to address your behavior in all areas. Where are you being dishonest with others and with yourself? Are you fearful that you'll be left out in the cold and abandoned if you don't relinquish control? Remember, somebody was controlling? Your strand in the web is beautiful and unique, and you don't need to camouflage who you really are in order to manipulate results. You're challenged to stand tall in all your perfect imperfections. See yourself truly and allow the patterns of your life to be woven into the beauty meant for you and you alone. Keep in mind that if you do what you did, you'll get what you got. The web remembers everything. So do something different this time and watch a miracle. This applies to all your questions in the moment, for everything is connected. It's like you're being told to, like, take your hands off of this. Stop trying to figure it out. Stop trying to control it. Spirit is in control. There's a wheel coming that's going to bring some major changes in this collective. Major changes. All right. Any more guidance, spirits? I feel like we need some. Be your own hero. No shit. And tribe of the kindred. Beautiful. beautiful. Page 15 and page 10. Hero. Believe that you are worthy of an amazing life. You don't need to feel guilty or hold yourself back to make anyone else feel comfortable. You don't need to be timid or uncertain, worrying that you are becoming too much for someone else or asking too much from the universe. Living a great life is not about competition with anyone else. Living a great life helps inspire, remember, inspire others to do the same. It doesn't take anything away from anyone else. If your dreams both excite and scare you, that's a good thing. Give yourself permission to go for it. Go after what you want with a happy heart. You have every right to be proud of yourself. You have courage. You have listened to your heart. And even though sometimes that seemed to be the hardest choice to make, you have had days when you don't feel so heroic, but deep within you know you have the guts and you are strong. You know that a challenge is the way the universe shows you that you are capable of more. An opportunity is before you now. Has your heart been urging you to take a stand or take action in some way? Would you feel proud of yourself if you honored that? Then do it. You are learning that it is truly respect and take pride. You are learning what it is to truly respect and take pride in yourself. You're learning what it means to have honor, collective. This pride was a good pride that we saw here. That means feeling good about the sort of person you choose to be. Not being that one that sits around waiting for somebody to come back, self-medicating, drinking, not going on second dates, yada, yada, yada. That means feeling good about the sort of person you choose to be, how you choose to live your life, not lowering your standards to be the same as everyone else, but honoring your heart. Becoming an inspiration to yourself. You don't need to try to impress anyone. You are an awesome human being, and you have everything within yourself to make yourself proud. It's time to step up. It's time to be your own hero. Sacred ritual. Take hold of your own hand and say aloud, I'm proud to be my own hero. Think of any situation in your life where you know you need to step up and be better, be bolder, be wiser. Let yourself be calm and confident so that you feel your spirit is now 1,000,000 times bigger than the issue. Open your arms above your head as if in victory and say aloud, I've got this. I trust myself and I have all that I need within me to rise up as my own hero. I am proud to be me. And then number 10 is the tribe of the kindred. Home is where the heart is. Give your heart permission to reveal to you the people, places, and activities that feel like home for you. You are in a place of transition in your life, casting off that which is not true to your heart in favor of that which truly feels like it belongs in your world. Sometimes the mind resists, thinking that if we let go of too much, we'll be left with nothing. And see, that's what's going on here, is you are so afraid that if you let go of this old relationship that has led you nowhere, that you're going to be left with nothing, and that it's better to hold on even if something isn't right. This prevents you from being able to find your way home. It's safe to trust your heart as it attracts into your world that which is truly meant for you, and that's that King of Pentacles. There's a place where you belong. Maybe you found it, or maybe you're still looking. It doesn't matter how long it takes you to find it. What matters is that you believe you deserve a real home for your beautiful heart, and that you don't give up until you're there. Sometimes that means leaving what you had once hoped would be your home, perhaps more than once, until you find it in the truest, most meaningful, and enduring way. The quest for intimate, soul-deep belonging begins with you, with learning to love and care for yourself, and to feel at home within your body, your being. When your heart is ready and divine timing is right, you will attract and increase your soul tribe. Maybe one at first, then another, then another. Trust in the higher purpose of divine timing. Sometimes delays on breaking away from past connections are how we find out more about who we are and what we need. Trust that you are worthy of love and that you know how to love. Make peace with the past. All your experiences have helped you know yourself and become wiser. Remember that your tribe is looking for you just as you are looking for them and will love you just as you love them. Be at peace, beautiful soul, for your soul tribe, your spiritual family, are part of your divine destiny. You remember your family up here? And you are part of theirs. Place one hand on your heart and say the following invocation aloud. I call upon my kindred soul tribe, my spiritual family, the true home for my heart. May we be blessed to find, recognize, and love each other at the perfect moment in the most beautiful way. I tell you, and some of y'all have been watching long enough to know that I have been saying this same guidance to this collective, including to myself, for years, waiting for y'all to show up. And now you're here. Do you know how much that brings joy? Trust me when I say this is happening. You might not think it's happening. You're going to say, oh, that's not happening. Nah. I'm going to have to be a lone wolf, live on the hill where the lightning strikes, and the kids ride. No, you don't have to be like that. You can be your own hero. You don't need anybody to save you. You can save yourself. Unless that's Jesus. Now, that's a different story. That's a whole nother video. What spiritual gifts are operating here? Your third eye. You're going to see something with so much precision and clarity. You're going to get outside and there's going to be a message for someone in the clouds. You need to get outside. You need to do some yard work, get grounded, and you're going to get a message in the clouds. Okay? And look, align your chakras, because that I'm preaching to the choir, because I'm going to actually use meditation to heal my body. That's where it's at. And I know that. One more time, Spirit says. You're going to get communication from somebody, maybe through music, and you're also juggling, manifesting, and you're getting wisdom. It's talked about all of this. It's like the message is starting to repeat itself in different cards. Oh, did not mean to bump the camera. All right, let's just one more thing. We're going to see what your best friend will say, and then I'm going to close unless anybody else has had second thoughts about having a question. All right, best friend, what would you say to this person? Surviving is enough. Keep your head up. So maybe right now things are not all that great for you, but Spirit is saying that you're going to find your soul tribe, and you're going to have a windfall when you do. So whatever it is that you're needing to do to find your home, okay? Find your home. And stop putting it off. Stop delaying this, because you're only delaying your own misery. But see, the universe is about to bring a wheel, and when that wheel happens, don't fight it. Don't fight it, because that's karma coming. Somebody's about to get some karma big time. And that's just facts, folks. That's just facts. Anything else you want to say, Spirit, before I close? Spirit said to give you one more card. Somebody here is gifted with numbers. Also, Spirit has told me to give you one more thing after this. Alright, what would you like to say out of this deck? Give me a number, Spirit. What's the number? What's the number? Alright, y'all. We got 69 and 30. I don't know how that's significant to your life. And we also have a 3. So you're the numerologist. You do the numbers. And we got 69, 30, and 3. We got Archangel Gabriel. We got creativity. And we got Lotus with fish. I think that might be a card of, what do you call it? Karma. Lotus with fish. Be proactive. The lotus is a symbol of being able to rise from the murky waters of life into something beautiful. The lotus is said to symbolize purity and rebirth. Chinese philosopher Confucius was known to say, while growing in mud, the lotus remains. A person's pathway in life can be likened to that of the lotus. Lotus with fish is said to be more propitious. Drawing this card suggests financial abundance. Either way, by working hard for your money or through an inheritance. It is kindly suggested that you don't bide your time waiting for opportunities, but work diligently, hopefully loving what you do and keeping busy. Sometimes looking at certain situations in life can be likened to standing on a hilltop, surveying everything below and to the horizon. In that, it puts things in perspective and always helps us to see orange, red, or purple. If you were born on an 11-day or 22-day, there is a possibility that energies drawn from this card could be 30, Archangel Gabriel. Must be the first Archangel. Gabriel. Communication. This is the communicator. Archangel Gabriel is known as the messenger of God. This enlightened being helps with advice and guidance to help organize your life and is the angel for education and career. We keep hearing about, you remember somebody was not in school? Gabriel can also help you find your life purpose and have fulfillment. So if you are in need of advice and guidance in this time, call on Archangel Gabriel. Drawing this card helps to inspire harmony if there's conflict around you, and there's going to be. Or perhaps you would like to say something to someone and do not quite know how to say it, and that's going on too. Call on this wonderful enlightened being for help. Archangel Gabriel's colors are white, gold, and citrine, which is the color of her stone. Now, creativity, number 3. If you have drawn this card, you are being asked to focus on giving help and understanding to someone who might need comfort at this time. You are also required to be an optimist. Listening and passing on happy energy is called for now. Also, by using some creative way to benefit to the person needing your advice. Maybe you happy energy yourself, and if this is the case, do your best to turn your thoughts to happy times. This card also indicates opportunities and deals with feelings and inspiration. You are being advised to examine life on the broader scale. That's the second time you've been told that in this particular spread. Because you are blessed with choice and prophecy and are asked to use your intuition. You are also lovingly urged to be tolerant with those around you. This number resonates to the colors ruby, gold, and amber. Remember, somebody was a bugaboo? To attract the desired energies closer to you, wear one or more of these colors. Perhaps you have a garment in these colors you can wear, or a scarf, or pocket handkerchief. And then I was told to give you one more thing, and then I'm going to close. I might give you 2 more things. What are the blocks to letting go of this old relationship? You're not compatible. I mean, that's a block. That's really a block. You're not compatible with this person. And someone here is too passive in reverse. So they've been too passive with you, and you're just not compatible. And they used to send you mixed signals also. Anything else? You opened up. You rushed. You were rushing and trying to get this to move forward, and it wasn't supposed to. And this person was criticizing. They were criticizing you. Nasty energy. Don't put up with that. Good God Almighty. Am I going to have to spank your behind? Oh, put you over my knee. If you put up with crap like that, what's wrong with you? I'll turn you over my knee. Alright, how do we not F ourselves, Spirit, if we want to get out of this and be our own hero? Receiving a gift. Why do we not want to receive a gift? Then maybe this, oh, because you need to do some shadow work. You did shadow work about giving, maybe giving too many gifts. Release your doubts. Anything else? You're not charming. Everything's coming out in reverse. Here's one that, fuck being nice. It's okay to be nice, but not too nice. You don't want to feel what you feel. You have to, and just be. Now I need to see what your shadow work is, because that's important in this situation. There's shadow work here that's causing you maybe to give too much. Yep, somebody is very superficial and things are one-sided. Somebody was always being like the one to do everything. You were always giving. And this other person was very superficial, very fake. And there might have been lust involved. Anything else, Spirit? Somebody is jealous also. Somebody's envious and they're also vengeful. One more time I'm hearing. You got a lot of shadow work. Somebody's repelled. Like, I want nothing to do with you. I'm not making excuses about this anymore. I'm not going to keep lying to myself. I'm letting you go. I gotta let you go. I gotta let you go. I cannot live this way anymore. Repeat after me. I will not put up with that. Or Christy will spank me. She will whip me. She will turn me over her knee. Do not put up with that, collective. Don't sit around and wait by your phone for some asshole who never calls. And for God's sake, don't bug them. If they don't want to talk to you, fuck them. Fuck them. Alright, I guess that's about all I can say about that. I mean, I can beat a dead horse to death. But when might you get this new person? You got somebody new coming in. But you got to let go of this old person, and you got to stop refusing second dates with these folks. When might this new person come in? Spirit said within 3 months they're coming in, and something happened in February and not on Thursday. So within the next 3 months, somebody's coming in, and something significant about February, not on Thursday. Alright? Somebody's birthday could be in February. Something happened in February. Alright, kids. Behave yourself. Hey, Allison. How are you, baby? You doing okay? You want me to answer a question for you tonight? Make sure you go back and listen to the reading. I thought it was pretty good. I gotta go listen to it too. I don't even know. I don't even know. There's a breakup happening though, and I don't think they even really see it coming because it's coming through a wheel. The universe is fixing to finally settle a score. Okay, cool. Well, thank you for showing up, baby. I'll be back tomorrow. I think, let's see. I don't know if I'll do a video tomorrow, but I'll definitely be here Saturday and Sunday. And I might, when is the full moon? I got to look that up because I know it's this weekend, but I don't know what day. And I want to do the full moon reading. So if it's tomorrow night, yes, I'll be back tomorrow night to do a full moon reading. And if it's Saturday, I'll do it Saturday. I got to look it up. Okay? Alright, you guys, the songs from the reading, they are in the description box. Once I post the video, once I end it and it posts, the little YouTube music video things will pop up there. And you can just click on the links and go to those songs and listen to them if you want to. But they were pretty much saying there was going to be a breakup and that you were not going to do this anymore. You were not going to sit around and wait for this person anymore. Or it might not be you know, reverse roles, whatever you need to do. But somebody's not waiting around anymore. Alright, you guys have a great night. I got to answer the phone. My daughter's calling. Bye-bye.